Hello, and welcome back to another one of these Resident Evil 4 professional walkthroughs that I'm doing. Um, there is a very long pause in between walkthrough parts, and I have to apologize for that because I actually had to go through a large portion of this game again because I realized that I, in fact, was not recording my voice during one of the recordings, which I'd gotten actually pretty far. I'd gotten at least two more of these recordings done. So then I was sort of tired and didn't really feel like doing another one for a while because I had to play through all of it. Ah, fuck this. Um, and so this is what our inventory is this time around. We no longer have a giant fish. I can't remember whether we had that at the end or not, or whether I wound up using it. But we still have. We actually have some more rifle ammo now. We have a lot more ammo in general, I think, but and a lot more health items. I took a lot less damage on the way through this time. But now we have a small fish. I actually had taken two small fish, but I actually kept on using the fish and everything. So that's why there's only one fish in here right now. So there's one small fish. So it's a little bit different. All right. So there is a jewel in this. Okay. Um, so now we're proceeding down to essentially the graveyard or the church. We just pretty much got finished with most of the main village area. Um, and now, though we will be heading back there. So you shoot this, because for some reason you can't see these jewels until you shoot it, but uh, why does that keep happening? Alright. So, alright. Now, there is a cellar down here in which you can sell stuff. Later we'll buy the Red 9 because that's a really nice pistol. It's the Mauser pistol, which I think I might have told you about before, which is it's got the same. If you actually examine this, you'll realize this has 4 starting out firepower. The Red 9, when max upgraded, has 5 firepower. Now, this is the starting shotgun, so it sucks. It actually has the same amount of firepower as this right now, upgraded slightly. Now, you're saying probably, well, that's not very powerful. Well, it actually is, and it'll one-shot pretty much any of the villagers. Um, at least the normal villagers. And it'll two-shot or at least the villagers in the very beginning. The normal villagers, it'll usually take 2 shots to kill them. But that's 2 shots of this ammo right here that I'm using with this pistol. So that is quite good, actually. And you can later get a stock for the Red 9.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of
Okay.
what are you selling?
Now, I don't think I have too much to sell other than those few jewels I just picked up. Well, I got 5 spinels and a ruby. I was wrong. I actually have a lot to sell.
Thank you.
Okay, and this elegant mask, you're probably not. Well, you actually won't get any of the jewels for quite a long time, and essentially just wait off and hold on to it because you'll get one relatively soon into the game, or relatively soon into the village, like about midway through, and then the last 2 you'll get right at the end of the village. Same with this. The next one, I think I don't remember. I don't remember where the next one is, but I'm sure I'll remember it when I see the area. But The last one is at the at the very end of essentially the village. It's down where like you face the big cheese and everything like that. So pretty much just hold on to those. Generally speaking, I don't really want to upgrade any of my things because I'm going to wind up getting rid of this pistol really soon. I'm going to be getting rid of the shotgun when I move into the actual uh, castle. So we're not going to be doing that right now. Don't buy the fucking TMP. Just so no TMP. You can kill this guy if you really want to. Again, just I mean, it helps you not at all. There's no reason to kill him, but I guess I mean you actually can. I don't know why. Um, so then this is a little interesting area. Okay, I gotta back up, and this should alert some fuckers on the right. Nope, I was far enough back that they won't hear me. I guess I'll get this one from back here. I don't think I can get that one. Oh, I can. Because that's not a real thing. That's not a thing, really. It's imaginary. So then, yeah, these guys will get alerted to you. There's a woman on the right. Alright. Now here, of course, are more of these medallions you gotta shoot. Um, pendants, or whatever they are. Um, and I missed two of them last walkthrough, and I missed them going through the game. I missed the exact ones on purpose again, so that you'll see me getting them. We'll be back there later, actually. So, again, we're going to wind up backtracking quite a lot after we head through this area. Oh, fuck this. Now these guys, you can actually blow them up relatively easily. Well, he's gonna kill these fuckers. Alright, well that takes care of those guys. There we go. I actually really like the explodey dudes in this game, because they're really fun to use to get rid of other enemies. I think that's it. Now I'm going to have to explain a little bit the puzzle that's coming up. Oh, there's this one right here. Okay, we almost have enough anyways to get the Punisher, even though I'm going to sell it. Alright, so if you go all the way down to the bottom of this hill. Oh, well, I just remembered. So what I'm explaining right now is how to get the next piece of that beer stein that I was telling you. I didn't remember where it was, but now I actually remember it right now because that's what I'm doing. That's how weird it is. I'm literally like forgotten certain things, but I'm doing things just entirely like secondhand nature. So these things right here, the two double tombstones for the twins, you're going to want to essentially remember the symbols. These are Z's, or Z symbols. And then we have this weird, almost M-looking symbol. And then the last one is a V. So Z, M, and V, essentially. Alright. Pretty sure I got that one. Yeah, I did. So now you go to the round. This will be locked, so you don't have to bother with it. This guy again, easy to get rid of. Um, and then there's another one of these medallions up here. Oh, come on. Man, steady your frickin' hands. Alright. So Z, M, and V. That's what we're doing here. So we've got the M here. Now this puzzle is rather sort of annoying. I don't remember the exact way to actually just do it immediately without any misses. Um, I do know how to do most of the puzzles without misses, but this one I don't remember actually. I don't know if there is a way that you can just sort of do it really quickly. I'm going to do 3 again, and then I'm going to do 3 again, and then I'm going to do, I guess I'll do 4, and then I will do 4, and I will do 4, and then 3. So I guess that's about the quickest you can do it. And this is the new green cat's eye that you get for the beer stein. So you can go over to treasures, and now you can combine this. And now you have 2 of them, and the last one you're not going to get for a hell of a long time until you'll actually have probably the other. You will have the other 2 pieces. Actually, you'll have all of the pieces for the mask before you get that last piece for the beer stein. Um, Now, I was contemplating whether I was going to reload this weapon or not earlier, because if you actually upgrade the capacity of weapons, then it will send your ammo count in the weapon to the top. So you get free ammo whenever you upgrade the weapon's capacity. Now, I have 2 rounds here, and I don't think I'm going to wind up upgrading the actual round capacity right now. So, I'm just going to go and do this.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her. Hurry!
Alright.
Un forastero!
One thing I did fail to mention is that I did wind up having to combine 2 green herbs actually back over here. So I no longer can combine a green herb and a red herb, or just a single red herb and a green herb that I'd picked up. And I'd done that because I had fucking fish in my inventory. So, and I had too much inventory. My inventory was full. So I needed to combine those. But now I cannot combine this. Essentially, you can't combine 2 greens and 1 other herb. It has to be. It only does green, red, yellow, or all green. Which sucks, because actually, essentially the worst combination is all greens. Because you need them to combine with other herbs. Okay. Now, since I have a bunch of eggs, I'll just use this actually, because that'll get that out of there. Alright, now there should be some of these things right down here. For fuck's sake. This one you can't knife. I remember that. You can't knife this. For some reason, it's see-through and or doesn't exist for the knife, and I, you can't hit it. I don't know why, but you just can't. So, I'm done trying. Then there's one last one over here. And then the other two are the two that I missed. So, let's see if I can hit this. If Leon will steady his hand for just 2 seconds. Oh, for heaven's sakes. This is why you need a stock, because that will really help you. Alright, now these are again more log sort of things that you can read. Again, I don't care to read them. Been through this too many times. Alright. Alright. So, in through here, this is actually a pretty funny, cool area right over here. You can get a lot of money from over here. Because, look, crows. And you can chuck a grenade there. I think they might fly away if you chuck a grenade. But you can also just shoot them from all the way back here, too. And get about 90 to 80% of them. And since that doesn't exist either, I think that's all of them. Oh, I missed one. It doesn't really matter. I could leave and come back for that one crow, but honestly, it's not worth it. So you got a little bit of money there. This, again with the fucking flash grenades, they're not useful right now pretty much at all, practically. They're very, very conditional. Just simply because under very minute circumstances. I mean, if you're going to get fucked over, maybe. If you're in between a bunch of people, maybe. But even so, it doesn't do much at all. It just flashes them. So I pretty much find the fact that you have a flash grenade kind of useless. But there are instances also very much later that they can be useful. When you got a lot of the weird headless guys, the headless guys I'll talk about later, then essentially it's a lot. It'll kill them instantly. So. Alright. What time is it? Okay, we have time. Now, there's this typewriter here, but again, I don't think I need it.
What are you selling?
Again, not much to sell because we just got past a seller.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
And there's the Punisher there. But since I didn't get... Huh. So apparently they updated it so that you can't get the Punisher. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I was in the wrong menu. Alright, so the Punisher you can finally pick up. And again, I'm going to wind up making inventory space just to get rid of it. Because unless you want the penetration power, because there is one good thing about the Punisher. As much as I bitch about it, there is one good thing about it. And that's that, just fucking get rid of the flash grenade. It does have penetration. It's the only pistol that'll go through two enemies. And there it is. As you can see, it's actually a 5.7. But again, I don't actually like it. You can see it a little bit better. Though it looks really sort of grooved and rigid. I don't know what's with that. But, yeah. I mean, get rid of the Punisher. I wish you could essentially unload weapons so that I could get the ammo out of it. But, there you go. You got 10,000 for that.
What are you, boy?
And while I'm at it, I'm going to buy the inventory space because I'm going to need it. And yeah, you can upgrade the Punisher. But it actually has less firepower than the handgun normally. The normal handgun has 1 firepower. This has 0.9. So it actually is worse than the normal pistol. And here's the save. Yes, I'll save. Okay. So done with this area for now, though we're going to wind up having to go back there. Or we'll end up back there. We won't wind up having to, but we'll end up back there. Okay, so here's another one of those dodging sequences that you have to run like a fucking Jesus down. And they're rather annoying to do. They're just annoying. So, hopefully I don't die the first try. Well, there you go. I got it. And this is why rifle ammo is actually rather important over here, because there's a lot of these guys. And I think I'm going to go for this guy first. Because this guy, I think I can just shoot him. I think he's in front of that thing, so he'll just walk. Get this guy coming too. Fuck off. Okay. Okay. This guy will hopefully come through here. Yep, there we go. He's a moron. Like all of them. This guy over here. Again, this is why you need a rifle ammo. Or you need rifle ammo. Hopefully this guy... Well, this guy will come up over here and he'll kill himself. If he ever gets over here. Oh, I see. He got confused. I'm sorry I confused you. Okay, now I actually have to move quickly because there will be guys who spawn behind over that way. Forgot about that snake. There's a lot of snakes over here, so this is a good little area to get health. But then there will be also guys who spawn, like, right over here. Actually, I might be able to see them spawn. I wonder where this guy went. Where did he go? What is he doing under here? Oh yeah, and I did actually forget something. That was not a common one that I normally got for a long time. But there is a jewel up there. And at some point this guy will arrive, but I have no idea why he's screwing around underneath the freaking planks over here. Oh, there he is, finally. That took forever, man. Alright. So, this is a good little area to sort of farm for health. I think I said that before. There'll be like some snakes over here that swim in the water. But first you gotta deal with these kids because they're all gonna run like idiots at you. No. Don't you. Sometimes good to upgrade your capacity of the pistol just for these reasons that you get kind of screwed over in certain circumstances with that. You might want to... Oh, shut up. Alright. I can definitely see how people can do no damage runs in this game because it's really not very difficult at all. Whoa. I'd rather be using my health items now than using something like grenades against just these amount of people. Though, I'm going to wind up having to sort of keep my health up, though. Or keep my health items. So I might wind up using that in a second. This is the last wave of people, though. I'm pretty sure, so. Alright, I think that's it. So, that was that. Alright. Just keep away from the explodey things. Now, these are good because you can get a bunch of enemies to kill themselves, essentially. This should be one guy. Oh wow, they both killed themselves. Okay. Gotta be careful to go over here, though, because I don't want to actually alert them. Oh, well, there's a snake. Like I just did. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Whatever. I'll catch that guy when he's at the door. And when I mean that guy, I mean the snake. Okay, now there is a tree over here that has a rather valuable item in it. It has a pipe. And that is a rather valuable item. I don't remember how much it's worth, but it is worth quite a lot. Okay. Trying to get this guy alerted in the back. Whatever. I'm more interested in these things before they like escape through the walls. Because they actually, for some reason, that sometimes happens where they will disappear. And they're important because in the next section, you're going to need a lot of health. I think actually one of them just disappeared through the wall. Nope, there it goes. Oh, but see, it's starting to. Yeah, I know you're there. I'm more interested in this snake right now, though. You fuck off? Where'd the snake go? I think it actually did disappear through the wall now. Unless it went back. Ah, there it is. You're not going anywhere. And this one dude who is very persistent. In the back over here. There's a lot of snakes over here. Ah, golden egg. Talk about that in a second after I get rid of this guy. Okay, so golden eggs. Well, you can equip them. You can equip all eggs. I think I said that before, but golden eggs will, well, it says completely restore health. But that's if your health is basic. Like, if it's on the basic level, you haven't upgraded it at all. It actually won't give you full health if you have it, if you use it when you've upgraded your health. Like, it might not give me full health at my amount of health that I have now because you see the little bar has been raised slightly. So, it might not actually give me full health. But yeah, you can equip eggs and chuck them at people. I don't know why you would ever do that. Unless you're just trying to be stupid. Alright, so the next section of this area is... It's not difficult, but it is... Like, if you don't have the health items going into it, you might be screwed. I should be able to do it without taking any damage, though, really. Alright, so let's go up over here to get a little cutscene.
Vámonos. Ok, ándale.
Alright. Well, now let's head down here. I actually just had to put up my game volume a little bit. And there is this thing right here. And this is another thing that, again, if you don't get this now, though, if you get this later, there'll be some dogs that'll spawn over here if you try to come back. So it is important to try to get it now. And I do have another yellow herb. Mix that. And let's save. I don't really have a reason to save over here. Alright. So yeah, you essentially trigger an event over here. Want to get rid of this guy. And then you got to avoid these things. And you got to make sure you don't hit his mouth like that. And then you have sort of this weird little quick time event sequence. And then this is why you need health, because if you keep doing that, you're going to obviously degrade your health a lot. So. Alright. Sometimes you can actually get... Alright, well this is happening now. So, in this sequence you sort of have to find him. Hello, fat motherfucker. And you have to hit him in the mouth, or you get fucked over. So sometimes you can sort of glitch it, and you don't have to... You notice I can't actually throw another one of those as soon as when he does that roar. But because I kind of get shooken up a little bit. Sometimes you can glitch it and get an extra throw in while he's coming back around over there. Alright. I might be able to do it this time. No. Okay. There he is over there. He should be dead real soon. And then there is another quick time event that you have to do over here. real simple one, not a difficult one at all. I don't think I've ever failed at doing that. In the older games when they had QuickTime events. Didn't that suck? Yeah, it did. Okay, and this is why I didn't save before, because, well, look, I got another save point right over here, so. Alright, so, gonna do another cutscene.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Alright, and this is where I will be ending this part. I'm just going to go ahead and save. No, I'm not. And I'll see you guys in the next walkthrough part. This has been MSF Community Home.